Vauxhall has given some attention to its 4th generation Corsa Super Mini lineup, refining the engine range down to variants of an improved version of its 1.4 litre petrol power plant and enhancing the value proposition on offer. If you want a sharp deal on a car in this class, you'll get it on this one, but there are also other reasons why a Corsa might suit.
The revised Corsa range is built entirely around versions of its improved Euro 6.2 compliant 1.4 litre petrol engine, so no diesels or 1.0, 1.2 or 1.6 litre units anymore. There is though the choice of either 5 or 6 speed manual gearboxes or an automatic. You can have the 1.4 litre power plant in normally aspirated form with either 75 or 90 PS, or with a turbo with either 100 PS or in the top GSI with 150 PS. The Corsa has always been a pretty entertaining steer, and it's helped in this regard by a low centre of gravity, a stiff front subframe and sharp suspension geometry. This features special front knuckles plus carefully chosen spring rates and dampers to reduce the pitching movement you'd normally get at the front during sharp braking manoeuvres. Following the current trend, the steering system is electrically powered and is speed sensitive with a UK-specific tune to cater for our roads. That's not enough to enable this car to offer the kind of precise feedback you get in, say, a Ford Fiesta. But as standard with this setup, you do get something which most owners will probably find a lot more useful, namely a clever city mode that makes low-speed manoeuvring and parking far simpler. On to design. This 4th generation Corsa was essentially a reskin of the previous 3rd generation version, but it still looks quite fresh, especially when dressed up in the manner that most variants now tend to be. At the front, eagle-eye shaped headlamps incorporate Vauxhall's signature wing-style LED daytime running lights. Between them is a low sporty trapezoidal grille with a chrome bar for the Griffin badge that sits above front fog lamps, embedded in chrome trimmed air inlets that are intended to make the car look wider, lower and more purposeful. Which is certainly the profile demeanour of the 3-door version, always supposed to be the sportier of the 2 Corsa body styles. That's further emphasised by an upper window line that drops to the rear in an effort to make the car look coupe-like. On the slightly more conservative-looking 5-door version, the belt line extends upwards, creating a more dynamic connection with the roof spoiler. Drop inside and you'll find an instrument panel themed around horizontal lines and featuring in most models a 7-inch IntelliLink infotainment colour touchscreen that dominates the centre of the dash and is smartly mounted in a high gloss surround. In the back, this Corsa is much as it always was, remaining one of the more spacious super minis you can buy with plenty of room for 2 fully grown adults. Out back, there's a 285 litre boot. Prices start at just over £11,000, but that only gets you the entry-level active variant, which comes only in 3-door form and only with the 75 PS version of the normally aspirated 1.4 litre petrol engine. Across most of the rest of the lineup, the 5-door body style is an option for £600 more. Most buyers will want to start their perusal of the range from at least design level, which costs from around £13,000 and comes with the same base engine. Stretching up to energy trim and a £14,500 budget means you get the option of the 1.4 litre engine in its 90 PS guise, in which form you can have an auto gearbox too. The 75 and 90 PS units are also the ones on offer at the mid-range sport level. If you want the turbo version of this 1.4 litre engine, it's available as one of the options on offer to SRI nav buyers, though you'll need over £17,000 for that engine with this spec. Beyond that, there's a more visually arresting SRI VX line nav black variant with only 75 and 90 PS power, before the range culminates with the top 1.4 injection turbo 150 PS GSI warm hatch model. Across the range, standard safety stuff includes twin front side and curtain airbags plus ESP stability control. And in summary, well, what we're looking at here is a Corsa that can. It can be fun to drive, it can deliver a big car feel, and it can deliver the kind of trendy media connectivity that younger buyers are looking for. It's a small Vauxhall for which no apologies need to be made. It's not perfect, of course. It doesn't lead its class in terms of either space, efficiency or driving dynamics, and more work is still needed under the bonnet to deliver a more cutting-edge engine range. The key, though, is that this Vauxhall is now there or thereabouts in the 3 key areas just mentioned. Add to that the wide model lineup and the likely deals on offer, and you've a Super Mini that more than ever needs to remain high on any family shopping list.